The League of Extraordinary Assholes.
Welcome back, bitches. Coming live from the Gremlin Growlers. This your boy Chef Fly.
3 stacks.
6ix9ine.
Boy, easy.
With a special guest.
Hi guys, I'm Jarius.
That shit is so generic.
Nigga, we know you.
I mean, y'all had nicknames. I didn't know what to say. I said my real name. That's my real name.
Stick right here. Goddamn. And he did the wave.
I mean, I didn't know who was looking, so hey.
Man, y'all, welcome back to the League of Extraordinary Assholes, man. Where we gonna talk that fuck shit
Yes, sir.
with some crazy ass opinions.
Right.
So,
Get some shit off your chest.
we might as well just get to it, man. The fuck is going on with goddamn Boosie and goddamn Lil Nas X?
Okay, this is my opinion.
Sound like it, boy. You was ready to shoot. You ready to buzz off.
Yes, because okay, I have to just take this first, and I'm just saying this because I feel like we live in a society where, you know, it's some kind of duality. If you're living your truth, being true to yourself, living your life, getting to the bag, you're still ostracized and criticized. If you're living by society's rule, trying to do right, you still gonna be ostracized. What is the issue? Lil Nas X isn't hurting anybody. He's living his best life. He's super talented. I mean, he's doing what he wants to do in his life, just like Boosie did the same thing when he was doing his same life.
I think what it is on his end is he's trolling though.
Yeah.
So he giving out.
trolling?
He
Who's
giving
trolling?
Lil Nas X.
But
he giving out
Boosie
a lot.
started it.
But you got to think about it. Imagery wise, Nas is coming goddamn left field with all crazy shit. Had breast one week. Everybody thought it was real breast. Then he turned around, he got pregnant. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on there, man.
I agree, but I also feel like you can't put I don't want to say price, but you just can't put like a parameter on someone's creativity. You just can't. Like
He's a kid though. On top of this,
he's an adult. He's over the age of 21.
yeah, but shit, I don't think nobody is an adult till they goddamn got kids and goddamn they about 25 now, they're 30 range.
Okay, but this
You know
is the
what I'm
problem I have.
He's still selling records.
Right.
So like that's what he's doing to sell records. I just think that the troll from Nas X is that when he's baiting Boosie in.
They getting them.
But I also feel like
got
everybody
a
has
reaction.
a choice. You don't have to react. You don't have to follow that man. You can block that man on social media. You don't have to watch him.
That's a
I honestly
fact.
feel like Boosie enjoys the attention because he has nothing going on.
Oh, he got the Boosie movie.
Nothing going on. He has nothing going on.
Do that
Nothing going on. And he's hating because this young man, he's living his truth. Everybody, I mean, he's super successful. Don't get me wrong, I get what y'all saying and everything. Yes, sometimes people in the LGBT community, I'm not gonna flex, sometimes we do a lot of extra stuff. But at the end of the day, that's what that man wants to do. Society accepted it. You don't have to accept it. That's okay. Now, the whole trolling aspect, I'm the type of person, for example, if you throw me fire, I'm gonna throw kerosene on it. So you can't get mad at the reaction you get when you're playing with fire.
So your ass is petty. That's what you just
Super
said.
petty, and I'm a Virgo.
So was Lil Nas X being petty?
I don't think so.
When he put the tweet that him and Boosie have the record together, it's gonna be, you know, changing the world. Knowing how Boosie feels about him.
No,
you don't think that was a troll?
I think Lil Nas X was giving Boosie relevance.
Nah, that was a troll. That was a troll.
I mean, I need a goddamn button for that one, bro.
I'm just saying, like, because okay, I look at when I remember when Boosie was saying that whole thing about with I know it was a moment ago when they were talking about how he was exposing his kids to sex at a very young age.
Right.
Why is that okay? Because he's heterosexual. And you have this other person who's doing whatever he's doing. Yes, the whole trolling thing, but let's be honest, they both got their hand in the pot, so you can't say one person did more
But
than the
nobody said
other.
who was saying that it was okay?
Yeah, that shit wasn't
They
cool.
were
Right.
shocked about it. My whole issue is that
It was said out loud. Everybody was shocked. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
if you
that
put
shit
so much
wasn't cool.
trolling behind what you're doing that it starts for people to question your truth. Is it effective? Like, we getting to the point now where it's just like, but we don't even know if you really are who you say you are.
I don't think it's gay.
That's
Can I
what
say
I'm saying,
gay?
like-
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gay. I don't think it's gay.
People accusing him of being gay for pay. Like, you just doing this shit to keep yourself relevant.
I mean, hey, I mean, if you want to do that and that's what you into, hey, more power to you. I mean, I can't knock you. However you get your bag, however you get your money, I mean, I support it. As long as you're not out here killing people, coming up with people, trying to, defame people's character, I don't care. But I also feel like at the same time, you have to use that same platform for these rappers out here. They're doing the same thing. They're over-sexualizing women. They're over-sexualizing drugs. They have a lot of these kids thinking like, okay, I have to go out here, sell drugs, have sex with random people.
Hold on. We're not going to just breeze through that. Are men over-sexualizing women now? Or are the women over-sexualizing them?
I think it's both. I think it's both. Because everybody has a choice.
I mean, bro, at the end of the day.
Are you saying that it seems like it's okay when it's heterosexual?
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
But then when it's LGBT,
it's an issue.
Right.
Look at Sukihana.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, Sukihana is.
Oh, you know
You know who it is, because you sent the video.
Look at Sukihana.
Hey, man, these ain't shit, man. I'm trying to live.
Like, look at Sukihana. Everybody's like, okay, well, because, of course she has got work done. Of course, again, if that's what you want to do it. That's your money. But at the same time, she is a female rapper who really, really has sexually.
Oh, I know they talking about. Oh, we talking about trash.
You get what I'm saying? She's an artist.
There you go. That was trash.
I'll take that.
That was trash.
Okay, but she's still over sexualizing herself, and she has a market for that.
That's her niche, though, because she's a hoe. Like, that's how she presented herself.
So define hoe for us.
You said what?
Define hoe for us.
I mean, everything she does is based on sex.
Don't pedal, don't backpedal.
Promiscuous, she out here showing the shit to everybody.
I love to get my definition on a hoe.
Go ahead. Give it.
Well, for me, a hoe is a person that has sex and expects something in exchange for that sex.
Monetarily.
It doesn't even have to necessarily be monetarily.
It could be hot wings, crab legs.
Anything. It's like, but
sushi,
a hookah, a promotion,
a
car,
true,
a roof over your head.
Time out. Bro, is you gonna use these buttons today? Cause they got them hidden shit that need a bing.
Like no ding button.
Man, we gotta shoot the engineer, man.
But
Technical foul.
only engineer. No ding buttons.
Okay. So that's prostitution.
But yeah.
That's prostitution.
I mean, well,
Any form of solicitation.
Well, see, there's a difference between prostitution and being a hoe. A prostitute is going to go out and sell herself or himself or whomever. They're going to go out and do that. A hoe will be at the bar with you and sitting there having drinks with a hoe and don't even know it until you bust them down, and then it's just like, yeah, they're expecting something in return for that. That's a hoe.
Okay, so I have a question. Okay, let's say you out, like you said, the bar, and they're not expecting money. They're expecting just 10-piece lemon pepper with ranch and some fries and a Coke.
That's a cheap hoe.
Lemon pepper hoe.
I'm just saying, like, maybe they just hungry.
That's solicitation, though, regardless.
I mean, there's levels to everything.
And maybe they just wanted to have sex. Why they gotta be a hoe?
Man, cause we don't fuck a bunch of me.
Now that's different.
Okay.
Like, cause once you don't expect nothing, you just getting live. That's just what you do. Like, if you enjoy, now that's what I don't view as a hoe.
Okay.
Now, if you just out here just having a good time and you bust it down getting live, I don't see you as no hoe. Shit, you just getting live. That's That's just your demo. That's what you do. But now, if you out here busting down and I'm like, my water about to get cut off and I just did blah blah blah. It's like, you a hoe.
Okay, that's true.
Okay, now that we done got our definition of hoes out the way, is Boosie homophobic?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I think so.
He got like 20 goddamn gay men in his movie.
That's just like a white guy saying like, I'm not racist. I got plenty of black friends.
Exactly. I feel like if you have to go hard to prove yourself that you're not, then you're low key hiding something. Not to say, okay. Let me also point this. I think also where Boosie was raised and where he's from, Baton Rouge. You know, there's a lot of places that, you know, they still look down on it. Like where I'm from Brooklyn, New York, Crown Heights to be exact. Lincoln Place between Rochester and Buffalo. When I go back to the hood and stuff like that, I have a lot of respect because I'm somebody who came out and, you know, made something for myself. Don't get me wrong, when I grew up, I got my ass beat, teased, all that shit because I was dealing with something that I didn't know what was going on with me at the time. But when I go back there, I have that respect because now I'm at a point where I don't give a fuck how you feel about me. You know, I'm comfortable with myself. Mm-hmm. I think he had those people in the movies because he had to also depict some kind of normalcy what's going on in our society. We don't live in an all heterosexual society. We don't. There's so many people from different walks of life, so we have to learn how to assimilate and not only, and we don't have to
so you think he
accept them, but you have to respect them.
So hold up. When we say phobia, is this a fear or this is hate? Because it's a thin line when you're saying a phobia.
I think you need to add ignorance into it too.
I think so too.
Okay,
that's why I don't think he homophobic. I just think that he's just ignorant to it and he just doesn't like it.
But they're just
Like,
saying clearly that's a part of being homophobic.
So you're saying you cannot like it and not be homophobic at the same time. Is that what you're saying?
You don't agree with something doesn't mean that you hate it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to put extra effort into it. Just be like, all right, that's you do what you do, and I'm gonna stay over here. I choose to stay over here.
True that.
I'm not afraid of what you are. I'm not in fear of or just shaken by it. It's just I don't agree with it.
I think he don't fuck with that extra shit. Like
No,
that.
could you watch the-
Flamboyancy?
Right. I think he don't fuck with that. Like, I don't think he got a problem with gay people. I think the extra, like Lil Nas with the titties, the goddamn being pregnant, Dwayne, he told don't cut her dick off, man.
1,000.
That shit.
Talking about with Dwayne Wade.
Right. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man.
Raising his son as
if
a
you
daughter.
accept somebody for who they are, man, you gotta accept the good and the bad.
Exactly.
And that shit
I understand that, but I'm saying,
I
don't think he fucks with
nah,
that.
but I'm just saying, like initially, that shit come with it.
Now,
like some are, you know, not
Yeah, we got a
as
duck and fade
flamboyant. Some are, you know what I mean? That's what come with the territory, bro.
Now that's a good point you did say about Dwayne Wade's son.
Right. And so you'll recognize him as a boy.
That's a little boy.
Okay.
Let's make this clear. I may be. I know this.
Well, since you went there, hey, break them letters down, man. Cause man, me and this nigga, we don't even understand.
I'm still kind of real conservative about certain things. For example, what you were saying about Dwayne Wade's son. I feel like him telling his parents, "Hey, I don't feel comfortable in this situation, and I want to have a sex change." I feel like that's a lot.
For a child.
For a child, I feel like, okay, if you're gonna be gay, cool. You know, you're gonna have some struggles in life. Even if you were heterosexual, you're still gonna have struggles. But at the same time, that's a major surgery. That's a major lifelong commitment. You have to not only I call it what we call it in our community moaning, which is hormones. Testosterone is very hard to break down. So that's why they suggest people who wants to do a sex change to do it before you hit puberty, because once you hit 15 and older, you know, it's kind of really hard to, you know, break down. That's just our genetic makeup.
But are you aware why it's prevalent though in the younger society right now?
I think just because our society, we live in a society where there's no censorship.
I don't think. Well, it's a television
No,
show.
I don't think it's
a
no censorship
It's a
in our
television
society.
show on TLC
I think
about
it's too much censorship.
You said it's too much?
Listen
Why
to me.
everybody's so sensitive.
Listen to me though, real quick. I want to say it's the name of the show is Sam. It was a young man who changed to a girl at a young age. It was on TLC for like the last couple of years though. So that's why it's prevalent in the younger community though. Do you some homework on that one right there.
Like I said, if that's what you into, that's what you. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that shit. One thing I like about being a man is brushing my fucking beard. keeping it real. I like going to get a haircut. Like, don't get me wrong, respect is respect. Like, I respect, if that's what you into, that's what you into, do you. But it's just certain things, I mean, about a guy, I just like being a guy. I mean, I hate to say that, even though I may, you know, deal with the same sex. I mean, that has nothing to, you know, do with that. I can't ever see myself being like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking hormones so I can be a female. Hell no. I'm gonna look like a strong ass bitch. I do CrossFit. like really? Like that don't make sense. Like, I mean, if you go out and you see these people nowadays, and I don't knock nobody, if that's what you into, that's what you into. Some of these guys look like men with a dress on.
So, all right, the understanding is L is lesbian.
Yes.
B is bi.
Bisexual.
Q is
Question.
Queer. What's
Questionable.
Questionable.
Whoa, that's a new one.
Oh shit.
We've been saying it wrong.
I thought it was queer.
I say question, because some of them I don't know what they are. So I just say question. I feel like a question is better than you saying somebody this, right?
Okay, so that would be
And that's how you would approach it? Like, are you a question?
Like
I think so. Like fluidity.
Okay.
I think so, fluid. And then like T is trans.
But it's more letters now, right?
What's
G.
Q?
What's the G?
Gay.
No.
It's always been gay.
Q.
QIA.
What's QIA?
Oh, I didn't know they had all those. I'm
Right.
just LGBT.
Yeah, that's why
I know A is asexual. That
What the
means
fuck
that
is
you
asexual?
don't have a preference at all. That to me is just translation. for
What
you
the
don't-
fuck is goddamn
Is what?
questionable
You
and queer?
You don't want a man or a woman. You
Hey,
just
sir.
don't.
Yes, sir.
No. How's asexual?
See, y'all fucking
That's what
us
they
up.
Oh, you don't have a preference. What would be bisexual and all the rest of these
you
letters?
you don't want to be a man or a woman.
What?
It's just there. It's like this is.
That means you don't reproduce.
Non-gender binary.
By
Like
anybody else.
Well, I thought asexual, because I'm thinking like from science class with
Right,
worms.
nigga.
I'm thinking asexual. Don't that means you have the reproduction organs from both parts?
Oh yeah. What you call that?
Produce by yourself.
You are right.
Hermaphrodite. Those are
Okay. You
So
are right.
hermaphrodites are real. If those people don't even want to know that, if they don't know that.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Y'all didn't know.
Bueller.
Thank you.
asexual
They have
is
both.
a lack
So,
of
yeah.
sexual attraction.
Nah, but so like,
low interest in sexual activity.
so like a hermaphrodite, right? A parent pick their gender, and they might be more male, and they got the fifth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Their mama picked them to be a female, and like nah, but they were born with both, and they cut off the tool, you know, and they only got the, you know, that's what it is. So
Hey, but hold on. But two things came out of this. So in the midst of the conversation, you were saying that society is too censored, and you're saying that it's not censored enough.
No,
It's over censored.
I said it's too censored. Like they censoring everything to the point where it's just it doesn't make any sense anymore. Like you can't experience anything. You can't figure it out. You don't know how to deal with conflict because it's just like you don't know how to lose.
True.
Like everybody is just super sensitive. They just put a fucking bubble on everybody so they don't get hurt. When getting hurt is a part of growing. Being
Okay, so
wrong
I
is
was
a
saying
part of growing.
censored, and you're talking about sensitivity. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I feel you on that though.
You know it's sensitive when they got a problem with who Michael Myers killed now.
It's just the most, bro. Like
Does that now? Okay, so like when you start talking about sensitivity, do you feel that people were being oversensitive to what the baby said in his concert to the crowd to get his crowd riled up?
that's ignorance, though.
I would say I think what the baby did, that was just plain ignorant. Like, I mean, he thought he could just say whatever he wanted to say, and there won't be a backlash. And unfortunately, you know, in
I don't even think it was that. I just think he was in the moment. Cause what they call that crowd, what when he just trying to get them to chant and say "fuck you" and all that shit.
crowd participation.
but
That's
he's
what you wanted to participate in. That shit
yeah,
is
because
ignorant.
he's done other shows and he didn't say anything like that or disrespect anybody. So
Yeah, I did.
So for me, I feel like he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was projecting. He just did not expect people to be like, "Oh, damn, did he really just say that?" And now you see, after everything had went down and everything, he was the one apologizing. I mean, at the end of the day, you just can't always. You have to be respectful of what everybody's going on in their lifestyle. There's some people out there who were really, really offended by it. Was I offended? No, I'm not HIV positive. I mean, I don't have any STDs, so it didn't really necessarily bother me.
Yeah.
I feel like he walked by somebody getting their dick sucked in the car.
And I think he probably
Walked them up.
watched.
And he's like, "I can't see it."
Oh, so you think he really saw something and then went out on the stage?
That shit was too specific, bro. He watched. Shout out to everybody not getting their dick sucked by.
He watched because it was just too calculated. Like what? And I think, like what are you talking about?
Like, damn, baby, were you around?
Like I think he watched or something, or maybe it happened to you and you was trying to speak on somebody else. I just didn't get it. I just was like, okay, like what was the point of you saying that? But okay, you know, okay, I guess.
And then he keeps going. It's like, all right, man.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a talented. Like I said, he's a talented artist. I mean, and that shit crazy. The man shot somebody outside of the mall and stuff like that. So I think
wait, who?
the baby.
Yeah.
I mean, he
It
should
was
say
somebody
like
in Walmart.
In Walmart.
Yeah. I mean,
But they
It was
trying to
self-defense,
rob-
right?
Yeah, they was trying to rob him in Walmart. His wife and his kid was
which
there.
I made it seem like he just shot somebody randomly.
But
No.
You know what?
Dave Chappelle made it sound.
Dave
He said the
Chappelle.
exact same thing.
'Cause
he
that's
said
what-
the exact same thing.
after he said I had to go do research on my own, I was like, okay, well, yeah, he was self-defense.
Right.
So I get it. I would be in the same situation
Right.
too.
That's one thing I didn't like about the Chappelle special was how he made the baby look like he went.
Nah,
to,
that ain't really what it was.
Hold on one second, G. Dave Chappelle said that he went to the Walmart and killed the nigga.
Yeah.
And his status went up, and he said it as if that's what he went to the Walmart to do.
Yeah.
And it was cool versus, you know what I'm saying, him saying what he said on stage. I didn't like that.
I can see you insinuate that.
But he did. But he
did.
He twisted the story for his joke, though.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's just like-
That's the one thing I did not like. I saw where he was going. Clearly knew where he was going with it, but it was like Dave Chappelle, you smarter than that. You could have came up with a better argument than using the baby and twisting a story that happened to him to fit your point.
To make the point.
Right.
It was
that
lazy.
shit was I felt like yeah. And that was the one thing. Now everything else, I think a lot of people was overreacting with it.
What did you think about the special?
I think he did a good job. I think Dave Chappelle was just being Dave Chappelle. I mean, for years we watched this man, joke. I don't really take a lot of these comedians nowadays, I really don't take them too serious. Like, unless you're opening my apartment door and you're like, okay, Jarius, da-da-da-da. Okay, that's different. Now you're personalizing it. Everything that I felt like that man said, I couldn't personalize it because certain things he was talking about, I've never experienced. I've never shot anybody. I've never pulled up to a Walmart in North Carolina with the baby, this, that, and the third. I've never got hit on by somebody who's trans, thank God. I've just never, it's certain things I've never experienced. So I just looked at it as him just being Dave Chappelle and I laughed. It didn't offend me. Certain things he did say, I can respect where he's coming from as a man because, again, going back to this comment, sometimes the people in the LGBTQ community do a lot.
Yeah, because I was getting ready to ask you that. I was like, do you think it was a lot of reaching when it came to the special from the LGBTQ community to make something appear that wasn't there?
Yes, I do think a lot of times certain conversations we have in our society, when we do include the LGBT community, I feel like sometimes we do have a tendency to blow it up. Okay, now, I know all y'all fellas. Now, personally for me, I've seen trans out in Atlanta in different cities and seen them with regular guys. And I just, didn't say anything. I just kept whatever opinions I had to myself. I've also seen some that you clearly know is a guy with guys. And again, I don't say anything. I feel like at the end of the day, if you know that's what you're into, once you lie, you take away the choice to choose. Just be honest with these people. Let them say yes, no, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe tomorrow. But once you lie to somebody, you can't get upset if they want to retaliate. I don't know if you guys, I think it was maybe like 2 months ago, up in Chicago, where they jumped this trans girl up in Chicago. But am I for people getting jumped and violence against LGBT? No, I'm not. I'm not for that. am I for you defending yourself because you sat there and you lied to somebody, and now we're in an intimate station, and I see you got the
we
same
see that
tools?
story too many times.
Yes, you
it's
deserve
just like
to
the
get your
football
ass
player.
whooped.
The football player that the young guy, I think he went to like Virginia Tech or something, something like that, and he found out that the woman was a guy.
Right.
And
You deserve to get your ass whooped.
Yeah, I think did he kill a person? I don't know. I can't remember if he killed him or not. Yeah,
I'm not gonna say kill him, but I mean, if you, hey, if you want to fight them, do your thing, because I feel like at that point, I mean, you almost caught somebody slipping.
Do you feel that the LGBT community holds themselves back sometimes, or is like to get the equality that that everybody wants, and then you have these situations like a Chappelle special, where it's like the constant reach, or it's like as anybody says anything is blown up into this situation, and then the community loses that respect because it happens so much.
Yes and no. I say no because you see people like Lil Nas X living his life, and he's living it unapologetically. Like, even if how y'all say, oh, maybe it's gay for pay, whatever it is, he's just enjoying himself. So he's showing people who is in his age range and younger, hey, if this is what you want to do, not being gay, but as far as live your dreams, do it, and you don't have to worry about nobody judging your sexuality. No, yes, I feel like we do, because some situations we do sometimes have a tendency to oversaturate, and it's not that serious. I feel like sometimes we just do make everything about, oh, it's a gay thing, or it's a trans thing, or it's a lesbian thing. Like, no, maybe they just don't like you as a person, or maybe they just don't want to be around that, so you can't necessarily just make it about your sexuality, because it may not necessarily be about that. I know I was at work. I don't know if y'all seen the video, but hopefully I did it. Well, a passenger was disrespecting me and calling me out my name and all this other stuff, and it didn't bother me. The only thing that bothered me was the fact that he was walking up on me in a threatening manner. So at that point, I wasn't thinking about sexuality. I was thinking about defending myself as a man. I wasn't thinking about what, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion on it.
You just gonna put them hands on him?
Yeah.
So what happened?
Management came. They called the cops. They told me to go take a break, and I said, I'm not taking a fucking break. I'm going home. I got up out of my bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 6:30. I'm not dealing with this, and someone's doing this, calling me nigger bitch, faggot bitch, all that stuff, and I'm like, what? Okay, in my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna be too many of your nigger bitches, more faggot bitches, but I could take 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a problem. And then he's walking up on me. I'm a lefty, so I have a southpaw stance. So I just had, and I wear Chelsea boots. So I'm like, okay, is this gonna be the day that it happens?
You slipped?
I think that's when you turn to Neo from Matrix, bro.
It's gonna be the day, and I'm like, you know what? I got too much that I'm trying to accomplish.
Overhand left.
Exactly. And I'm not a,
This nigga had on his Marvel comic shoes.
I did.
The whole Power Ranger.
And then, contrary to belief, I'm not a windmiller. I don't windmill. So, it just would have just been. Don't windmill.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah, it was very early. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, nigga didn't have no coffee. He would have swung on his ass.
No hot tea, no nothing, no breakfast. I was just like, really? I'm just drinking my smoothie. I'm like, really? Like, why me? Why me this morning? Like, what am I doing?
Damn it, man.
I got a question. As far as in, like, I know part of the special he was talking about, like, he said, to be honest with y'all, I'm jealous of the gay community at times. Only because of the fact of the progress that's been made.
Right.
As a black man that's gay, like, do you see that? Like, do you wonder sometimes why it doesn't work the same way for us as it does for the LGBT community? Like,
yes. Now, when Dave Chappell did say that, I did agree with him on that, because I felt like, okay, God forbid if somebody, is walking on the street and they get beat up, they're not going to say, oh, this black guy or this white guy was brutally beaten, they're gonna say, oh, this, you know, this homosexual guy, this, that, and the third, and they're going to beef that up. And then I feel like they kind of sometimes forget that regardless of whoever you decide to sleep with, you know, you still have some kind of ethnicity towards you, you know? So I feel like they'll just focus on that. And what they focus on that, you know, a lot of people, they just take it and they run with it. A perfect example, Michael Sam. You know, him as a football player. They didn't say, okay, oh, this. Now, I don't know nothing about sports. Like, when they be like 4th and 10, I think you reducing fractions. So I say 2/5. I don't know shit about sports. I don't. But, like, when we seen Michael Sam, they were like, oh.
Yeah, let me get a 1st and 8th.
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
Now, what is the lowest common denominator?
I don't. So they was like, oh, you know, he's this, he's that. Oh, first gay football player to be out in the NFL. Why did you have to? I mean, why did we have to focus on the fact that he was gay?
They were saying that because they focused on it because he made it to the league and he wasn't that good.
Oh,
There was a bunch of other people that was way better than him.
But he the first one that came out.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he was the first openly gay player in college football to come to the NFL, right?
So I mean, I see why it was a big deal for them.
I mean, and he was like defensive player of the year in his conference too. He wasn't.
he went to Mizzou, right?
No, I think he went to
Mizzou. I don't know.
Nah, or was it Missouri?
Yeah, it was Missouri.
It was Missouri, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Missouri. Yeah. I was getting ready to say Texas A&M or something like that. I thought it was one of them schools.
No, they would have
But,
got him out of there in Texas.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, more than likely. that's a whole nother country.
Texas is terrible.
Nah, but it seems like
Texas is terrible. Boy, you can get shot in your own house.
yeah, but it just seems like I think that you know you make mention of a lot, especially like professional athletes. Like it's almost like you got to make the mention so you don't have moments like you had the morning in the airport, to where it's just that you have to because people don't think outside of whatever they have going on themselves. So it's like sometimes you have to put that out there because people are still, you know, like non-accepting of it. You know what I
Right.
mean? So then it's like when you see somebody that might be gay or trans or lesbian or whatever, there's like you put it in sports, so it's like, oh man, like, you know, he won a game for me or whatever.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so it's like an added level of, I guess, like respect, so to speak.
For who, the person or the league?
Yeah, no, the person. So like when people see when you're out and about and you see
The league, too.
you say what now?
The league, too.
I mean, yeah, everybody benefits off of it, but I think that, you know, you have to promote it because that's how people are entertained. So there is respect there. Because it's like you got guys that's running up on Jarius first thing in the morning, calling them all out his name, thinking the shit is cool, not knowing that the same person that you're yelling like that can motherfucking run over here and mop the floor with your ass. Because MMA fighters out here that are going to be coming out. So when you walking through the airport, you ain't going to be talking shit like that. 'Cause like you said, the next one you run up on, you going to get windmill.
Nah, it's like you said.
That's when you put it in the email like John Gruden.
Well, he didn't just do it just on some. He didn't just do it on some random shit though. But at the end of the day, he was at work. He wouldn't have tried him if he was in the regular clothes.
Oh hell nah.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit
Right,
would have
right,
happened
right,
down.
Like he knew he couldn't do too much because he was at work, but shit, that could have been the day he was like, fuck that job too.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. You're not even thinking that this man was gonna come behind that counter and you was gonna get your ass whooped.
All I just kept saying is, who you talking to? Who you talking to? And he kept saying his daddy said, oh, he's schizophrenic, and he just lost his mom. And my reaction, what I wanted to say was, bitch, I married my sister, dad, and brother in the same year. You can't tell me shit about what you going through.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
And that and I came back and I still never disrespected nobody. So, well, schizophrenia. I don't give a fuck I don't care what, you could be a shih tzu. I don't give a fuck. My thing is, you don't disrespect people because you don't necessarily know what they're going through.
Right.
It could have been a day like Sakna just said. I could just be like, you know what, fuck this job, and
Right.
fuck the whole world. And it really just went to work on him. Then what?
Right. But we not finna sit here and act like you and say, I don't give a fuck if you were Shih Tzu.
I did, because I don't care. Like, that has nothing to do medical. Trust me, believe. An asshole has no respect for person. Period. That's all I'm saying. If you disrespect me, you come at me crazy. You can be somebody, daddy, mama, cousin, baby, grandma, granddad. I don't give a damn.
Baby.
I don't care. Don't respect your kids. Get your pickaninnies. Train your kids. Get your kids. Charity starts at home and you spread the board. Because if your kids are not disrespecting you in your house, why would you let them disrespect another adult?
True that.
Yeah, that shit is taught. That's real shit. That shit is
So
taught.
no, it's because your kid won't disrespect you, so don't disrespect me.
Man, as you say that, man, I remember going to like a Whole Folks or some shit like that. Cracker Barrel went on with my family, and when we walked in, the little baby said, "Mama, there go some niggas." Nigga,
Oh, yeah, that
you
was
could just
talk
see
right
the whole room just looked like. Yeah, we all laughed. We were like, "Oh, okay."
I punt that baby across that goddamn Cracker Barrel so fast.
Right, bro. Like, what's going on? I'm definitely turning into Bobby
I'm
Boucher,
talking about
bro.
this baby, you can just tell the baby just learned how to talk. So like, oh, that's what y'all teaching in y'all house.
Exactly. So
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's not
Oh,
cool.
yeah, that shit is tough.
And we were not hypersensitive at that.
No.
This is real.
Right.
I feel like there's certain things in this society we do need to be hypersensitive about. Certain things I do feel.
Like what?
Respect. I think that's the main one.
That shit should be given though.
Yes, I do agree.
It should be given, not expected.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True. I also feel like we should be hypersensitive about our family and about our loved ones and the people who really, really not only look out for us, the ones who look out for us, but even the ones who hate on us. Still be hypersensitive towards them because they're still going to be the ones who want to still elevate us. They keeping us relevant. They talking about you, they watching you, they keeping you relevant.
They definitely watching you.
So I feel like those certain people you need to be hypersensitive about. I think if it's something that's not really, really affecting your money, your family, or your goals, short term or long term, let that shit just roll off your back.
Right. Yeah, because ain't shit sliding in 2021.
No.
Shit sliding. You can't say nothing. You can't do anything. You can't. I mean, I'm not gonna say it too general like that because there's some people that just be. It's like, what the hell are you thinking? Like the teacher that's been going viral that had the Indian headdress.
Dress on, yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Doing the dance in the middle of class.
Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? So it's just like, yeah. Yeah, it's like it's almost like anything goes now. Anything goes. And somebody's gonna follow it.
I agree.
I think you need to be hypersensitive about the teachers if that's the case. Because a lot of these teachers, they slipping.
Yeah.
They falling off.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just that's just society as a whole. It's like everything is about. It's like what does anybody just generally want to do out of their heart? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like if you want to be a cop, like that's just a job you just can't pick up and do. But you got a lot of people in today's world like, I need a job. I'm gonna go be a cop. I need a job. I'm gonna go be a teacher. And then it's like, and everybody has so much going on. It's like you're just depending on the next person. It's like you got a lot of parents. You letting social media raise your kids. You see what I'm saying? You expecting the teacher to raise your kid. When the teacher's just there to get a check, I don't care if you can read or write or whatever. As long as I get my check, I don't give a shit about if your kid passes class.
Yeah.
And you got a whole, and I think this is a whole generation of kids that's about to be coming up like that, because it's easier to manipulate you when you can't think for yourself.
I agree.
I think that social media is growing in the world, but that's my personal take.
I think so too.
Because everything is on display. Shit that wasn't normally on display. Like you have an audience from the time you learn how to pick up a phone and see IG. Like where you used to be able to go outside and get into a fight, get your ass whooped. That fight happened in that neighborhood. Just people in the neighborhood know.
Exactly.
Now they recording that shit, and every school know now. So it's just like, yeah, you're the guy that got your ass whooped.
Right.
And now you gotta live with that.
Right.
As long as it's running.
Man, bro, we live in, even though we're in reality, this is a reality show.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, everybody's putting on for something. Like I could go because it's like everybody's trying to take advantage of that chance to go viral. What I missed?
No, it was
Baby Drewski out there.
I don't know what he's doing, what's going
That shit look weird
on.
as hell. Sorry, it's a lot going on. Man.
How to survive in Fayette County.
Vietnam.
Would y'all do a reality show if it was offered? Would y'all do a reality
This
show?
is as real as it get for us.
Really?
You know what? I've seen my partners have done a reality show. It was some years ago, a long time ago though. But I think I would do a reality show just to be an ass.
Okay.
I've always wanted to do. Y'all remember Road Rules?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. I don't know about Real World, but definitely Road Rules.
Are y'all familiar with Bad Girls Club?
Yeah.
Okay, Zeus Network and God Answers Prayers. A bad.
Oh shit.
So if I was to do any kind of reality show, I would want to do that.
Ray J know how to get the bag, boy.
They're finally doing a Bad Boys Club, and they actually, there was like tag people who you think would be good for it. And my best friends, we tagged each other because we were just like, we need to do it. If us three get into it, like go on a show together, like, hey, even if we get into it together, just know if somebody try to jump you, we always going, you know, whoop, whoop.
Y'all going in there with the Royal Rumble.
Right. Well, I mean, that's what the whole premise is. But not if it was like, okay, you want to do a reality show, I would do one. But I would definitely try to incorporate my businesses so it can just bring more exposure to it, and then like definitely try to grow from there, but not do too much though.
I need canceled.
Yeah. Why?
Nah, that's on Zeus. That's subscription
No,
base.
I'm just talking about in general. If I was on a reality show, I would forget the cameras there, and I say some terrible shit. I say some shit that you really shouldn't tell anybody.
Right.
You gotta be like a friend to understand where I'm coming from, because it's not from a mean place, but it's some dark shit sometimes. It'd just be like, oh well.
You
Be like, yeah, get him the fuck out.
Like my friends and I, we live vicariously through Love and Hip Hop.
I don't even watch that show.
Yeah, we live vicariously through Love and Hip Hop. Everything, if we going out to eat, like my best friend would start something like, oh, so we going this and the third. Like we practice shit like that, just in case. If they like, okay, y'all want a reality show? We already know what to do.
We got the content.
We got the content. We already knew all that because we already know how it's gonna get down.
Well, shit, if I can start your own shit. It's
Okay, the thing about it is we was trying to do that for years. The only reason why we haven't did it is because the person that we was using as our camera person, we don't necessarily deal with them like that no more.
Yeah, you know how many folks shoot.
It's shit like that. But we want authentic. We want somebody who knows
everybody's
us.
everything today.
We wanted somebody who knew us, who grew up with us, who really know our authenticity to really shoot that and bring it to life.
Nobody cares.
Nah, I don't nobody care.
People don't
Plus,
care. Look,
whatever
you be like, oh, that's the backstory. Well, what's happening next week?
Yeah. that camera footage gonna turn into a whole nother story anyway. Like, you know.
True.
It's a bunch of folk out here with phones, man. You ain't gotta do no but lift it up and start your own reality TV. Look at Country Wayne.
What's that?
You don't know who Country Wayne is?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he'll come. He got his own network on Instagram.
Oh, that's what's up. Does he black?
Yeah, he black.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Georgia. Yeah. He a rapper and everything.
A rapper.
Yeah, literally he got characters.
Oh,
But he's a rapper.
yeah.
He actually dropped a rap CD and everything.
Was it pretty good?
It's decent. What I'm saying, like, he literally made characters for his Instagram thing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like-
Yeah, that's true. I think Lexi, she does that. The girl, Lexi, she's a gospel singer. She does that. I follow her and stuff, and she did different series like when black people, win the lottery, black people at a funeral, black people at holiday times. There's certain different things she did, and I mean, she did really pretty good for herself. But she didn't necessarily, because she's a gospel singer, I don't think she really like cussed or swore like that. So she kept it very PG or whatever like that. She created a character, her sister, like a twin sister, who was a person who was doing all that, drinking, smoking, promiscuity, all that.
What businesses you got going on?
Oh, well, I'm the CEO of Jaton's Way, where we change lives 1 cent at a time. Mike's the client, Bakari is where you have and you were my things. Also, I have an accessories line coming out at the top of this year, Virgo's Paradise, with my best friend Crystal.
You said accessories. What kind of accessories?
Oh, it'll be for women.
Oh, okay.
Like a jewelry line.
Okay.
For women.
Okay.
We like, she like hearts, I like hearts. We like butterflies. So it's gonna be a lot of cute shit for women. Bracelets, necklaces. Ankle bracelets, things like that, and I'm working on a little boutique kind of thing, like secret thing. I'm really taking a lot of this, and I hate to maximize on this, on our culture and our community, but our community is very lucrative. A lot of stuff that guys, I want to create a boutique that's like for unisex. So guys and people, women who are fluid, you know, they don't feel like they have to, oh, I have to wear this or I have to wear that. You know, I like to mix high end with low end. I mean, so it's kind of like I want something for everybody, if you get what I'm saying.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yep, and I've been an editor for a publication here for years. They transferred me over as just the coordinator for event. I just did Tuck Fashion Week in August. We did it August 25th through the 28th, and it was at what venues did we do it at? Atlantucky and Galleria 314, and I had basically put that event on. So I try to get to the money and things like that.
Got to get that money.
You want to say the name of the publication?
Oh shit! I thought I said it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Platform, speak.
True Urban Culture. TUC, True Urban Culture. You can follow us. And sometimes I was forgetting that we was recording because I was just looking like that. I apologize. True Urban Culture, and that's TRUE, you know, Urban Culture, URBAN and CULTUREE. Yeah, Culture. My Instagram is JeTomsWay, JeTommessWay. You can check out my website, JeTomsWay.com. We ship to over 198 countries. We're about to release my new collection that's called #JustHovious. That's me, and it'll be my signature, my signature scent that I want for going forward. Is going to be 2 signature scents for men, 2 signature scents for women. But I make all myself, but this one I really call my babies because it took me a long time to get this situated, like 18 months and stuff like that. So I'm interested in shooting some visuals for it, the ad campaign. It's gonna be some real dope shit. So just stay tuned.
Where can they follow you at?
He just gave us everything.
Nah. Chill. He need the ad. He need the ad. I know what's gonna be in the comments section. This motherfucker. We know what's gonna be in the comments section.
He was over here spelling like Boosie.
But
do you know what that means, goddammit?
But yeah, JeTomsWay, that's JeTommessWay. Allow us to change your life one cent at a time. We have some great fragrances for men, confidence, MWCM, which stands for Money Won't Change Me, Bulletproof, Tenacity, Alchemy. Yeah, and then we have women, Epitome, BMG, Bake My Goods, Kissable, Jubilation, Momentum. We have Endless Forevers. We got a whole bunch of shit. We got
the
candles.
Shit smell good though.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say money gonna change me. Shit.
Yeah. Money will never change me.
I'm changing.
It would never change me.
It's like done.
I'm not gonna be smiling. I'm not gonna be nice. I'm gonna be an ultimate ass.
Really? Well,
It's gonna change.
I'll be the same.
It's gonna change your situation though. If anything, it's gonna change.
Yeah, it's gonna change that, but
the personality. Nah.
I'll change my patience.
Cause
It ain't gonna change shit. I'm still roasting you on site.
right.
I don't think for me it's gonna change me. I'm still very I guess for me I'm just very low key or like, and like my mama always told us, she was like, when you don't come from anything, when you get something, you know how to handle it. And I really believe that.
I don't agree with that.
You say you don't?
No.
Okay, well I mean,
It's because that's why they got the word envy and greed out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
What you don't agree with?
greed.
No. What was you saying? Like if you come up from nothing, and
yeah, my mama taught
You
us.
can handle it.
Yeah, my mama always said like when you come from nothing, when you get something, you know how to handle it because you know what it is to have without.
right. Okay.
So when you have something, you know how to handle it. And Mike was saying he disagreed.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Why you say you disagree with that again?
Because I know niggas who not had and who,
Specific.
yeah,
Specific.
who
Yeah.
not had and got it.
Right.
And
We watched it.
at the ass.
Oh yeah, ran through.
You know what I'm saying? And treat people like shit, like you said.
Right.
And really treat people like shit. And I've seen
Right.
people who've gotten as well.
Yeah.
And still never
Shit, you
changed.
you see that kind of shit at work. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker get a promotion and it's like, who the hell is this motherfucker now?
But I feel like that's all a choice. I feel like that's still a choice. Like you could make the choice to be a jerk.
And that's why I really disagree. Yeah.
Or you can still be the same person. Like for me, like I always tell people, like the first thing if I ever was to be like, if they was like, okay, here's $100 million, or let's say my company my company's worth $100 million. You can publicly trade my company. This, that. The first thing I'm gonna do when I get that, I'm gonna come back to my community and put it back in my community.
You ain't going outside.
Who?
You ain't going outside.
Who ain't?
You ain't going outside.
Who ain't going outside?
Because it's gonna be a different type of cloud over you now.
You know, the people around you gonna change.
Yeah, before you change, they gonna change.
But see, that's why I always feel like the people around you, your network is your net worth. Like everybody around me, like my best friends, and I keep saying this, I've been down with my best friends since college, freshman year of college. We graduated, we know each other's family, we're like family, we do holidays together, we do family vacations. I honestly feel as though, and this is just my opinion, if one of us got to a platform where money wasn't an option, that wouldn't change our dynamics. We still, every Sunday, we still have family dinner every Sunday.
Okay.
At my mama house. It doesn't, if it's not at my mama house, it's at my auntie house. If it's not at my auntie house, it's at my best friend, her mama, who I call her my auntie. If it's not there, I try to do it at my house. It's certain things we just don't let go. I'm still the kind of person, if I don't care if I can be walking around with 200 G's in my pocket right now. If I'm hungry, I'm gonna still pull up the Taco Bell. I'm gonna still go to Quick Trip and get me a hot dog off the little roller thing and chill like that. Give me a little slushy.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm changing.
I ain't fucking with Taco Bell.
But I'm just saying, that's just me.
He's like, oh hell no.
That's just me. I'm just a regular person.
You said Hammers, I might pull up.
I would still go to Hammers and get 6-piece lemon garlic parmesan and some jalapeno poppers.
Get them Old Bay Jones.
I still get a half a pound of each shrimp.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
I'm not gonna stop being me because I got a sack. No, that's just not me. I'ma still pull up. If you be like, hey Jay, we got this event, come speak on my. When you call me, what did I say? I'm excited.
Right.
I'm not gonna. Money does not define who you are because the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
Facts.
Pull up to the tub.
Facts.
So I mean, if I'm already grounded with nothing. Okay, when you get something, I know how to handle it. I'm gonna stay grounded.
At the end of the day, though, that's you.
Facts. That's me.
It's gonna change in every different situation. That's why, I cannot agree with your mom because I seen it go both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've all seen it. We've all seen people change.
Yeah. Now my closet gonna be nasty. My shoe game gonna be nasty. Bag game gonna be nasty, and I'm gonna drive nice. I'm not gonna flex.
That situation gonna change.
I am a turtlenecker. You know, I'm gonna have on you know what I'm saying?
Not with the ER.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have on, but cool glasses. If you be like, oh, what's up, Jay? I'm gonna still dap you up, hug, good. How your family? How you doing? How you?
Find out the T stands for turtlenecker.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, you know, I'll be like,
that's funny as shit.
Yeah, that's just me.
That's what's up.
And that's it, man.
That's it, dude. Special shout out to Gremlin Growlers. It's over on 101 North Glen, Fayetteville. Thank you to Glenn and Heather. Appreciate you guys. If you need a place to get some really good beer, a large selection, and great coffee, it's a good place. Y'all should check it out.
Don't come in here talking about something, man. Y'all got Bud Lights in here, man. Don't come in here with that. You got Keystone Extra? No, they don't.
Or natural ice. No natural ice. That's gonna make you fight.
Anything with an animal on it, man. Don't come in here requesting that, man.
And we're out.
Ain't no Schlitz in here, man. Don't go now.
Delete. Delete.
That's what's up, man.
Delete.